So I found this little basement. It's freaking weird. Oh my god! Tiptoe through the window, by the window, that's where I'll be. Come tiptoe through the tulips with me. It's getting dark. Where are you, Joey? Joey, are you in the basement?
Please tell me you see that ghost. Right before the video ends, there is someone in a black dress walking down the stairs. So scary. Rewatch it, you'll see what I'm saying. Also, click the plus icon for daily ghost videos.
Ayo, something traumatic happened that changed my life. Check.
This footage was shot by two security guards who were working the night shift at an old morgue in Brazil. They began to hear repeated banging coming from the back end of the building, so they decided to investigate the situation. The guards checked out the rest of the building and nobody was found on the premises, so it's unclear as to what caused this.
This monster is one of the most disturbing monsters I've ever covered, and that's saying a lot. The knuckle-lavy is a skinless torso attached to a skinless giant horse. When you first see him, all you see is raw red muscle and blood all over him. He is the worst of the worst. He cannot be talked to or reasoned with. He loves torturing and hurting people. Knuckle-lavy comes from Scottish lore, and as tough as the Scots were, they were so scared of the knuckle-lavy, if they were to say his name, they would start praying immediately. It is said that its breath is so poisonous, it's able to harm life, destroy crops, and cause epidemics. Knuckle-lavy means devil of the sea, for that's where it lives. Another powerful being is able to keep him off land all summer until winter comes. With that being said, I hope you have a nice, short winter.
Hi, today I have some of the scariest pictures on the internet as well as their backstories, and you're going to want to stay for these because these are good. This first picture was a seemingly normal picture taken of a girl at the edge of a cliff, you know, on a little getaway with her and her boyfriend. But things took a very dark turn because shortly after this picture, this girl's boyfriend actually pushed her off the cliff to her death, and this is the last known picture of this woman. Crazy. This next one was horrible, but I promise you there's a happy ending to it. This is a picture of a young boy who was starving in Africa and a vulture that was just watching him, waiting for him to die so that the vulture could feast on his body. But that's not how it ended up. The little boy in that picture actually ended up beating the famine of his village and ended up having a long, healthy life, and he's still alive to this day, so that's good. And now for one of my favorite scary pictures on the internet. This is a picture known as Elephant's Foot. Elephant's foot was a nuclear reactor that ended up overflowing, and people didn't realize how much danger they were in when they were walking by it, but later on they would get headaches and eventually die.
I wanted to show you how a Ouija board works for those who wanted to know what it looks like when someone's actually using one. Notice the box says ages 8 and up, but if you're under the age of 18, you should probably ask your parents before doing it. Before starting, I light white candles. Here's me asking a few questions. I know we're new here, and we're just curious if anyone else lives in this house with us. Does anybody live? Oh my god, it said yes. And do you mind me sharing this video with my friends to tell them how to talk to you?
Most people can't finish a scary video all the way to the end.
A YouTuber that goes by the name Exploring with Danny is checking out the neighborhood and commenting about how deserted everything looks nowadays. He heads to a nearby park and he's looking at the water when he sees something scary in the woods nearby.
Hello? Whoa, hello? Hello?
He stumbles upon another person out in the woods. Their clothes are covered in something, soot, dirt, or blood, who knows. There's a red light behind him glowing, probably a street light. He then tries to flee, only to turn around and see that it's following him now. That's about all the footage that he posted online. If you want to see more of this type of content or you have a request, go ahead and comment and I'll make more.
Hello?
Oh my god! This story's called The Portal. In 1996, a young girl returns home from school only to find her family's disappeared. Demi Wilmot returned home from school after a long day only to find her house wasn't the same. But it wasn't until she got to the front door that panic started to set in. The door was old with paint flaking off it, but surely this couldn't be true. She'd been only at school for the day, hadn't she? But as she looked around, she noticed that the garden was overgrown and unkempt. And walked into the house to find it empty. The walls were full of holes and there was graffiti everywhere. Her eyes welling up with tears and her family nowhere to be seen, she ran straight up the stairs to her bedroom. Her room was empty. Suddenly she hears screams from the front. She hears the front door slam and someone run up the stairs. She looks over, a girl's voice whispers from the fireplace, "They're going to kill you." But it's her voice. Demi goes to run and sees an evil man standing in the doorway, what looks like a portal. He's holding a young girl slumped in his arms. It's her.